I don't know about you, but I am so overwhelmed with all of this Black Friday stuff that lasts such a long time that I just had to concentrate on something else. So I wanted to do a fun video for you guys on 2023 trends that are coming because there are some really good ones and there's a lot that will not surprise you, but there are some that are coming and gaining speed that I think are really cool. And there are some that aren't that great, and I'm not going to talk about a lot of those today. Just ones that I think are pretty interesting, and I think you will too. So if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here, my name is Jamie. Welcome to my channel, and hit that little subscribe button and the bell to get notifications so you don't miss any of my content. If this is the first time you've ever watched one of my trends videos, I just want you to know that I love talking about trends, but most of the trends I like talking about are very wearable. They're things that are just going up in popularity for the season, because that's what trends do, is they start small and then they eventually grow really big. Some trickle out, some don't. So I like to talk about the ones that I think are going to keep going, and they're a lot of fun. The first trend that I want to talk about, which I'm very excited about, are cargo pants. And the reason why I'm excited is because I've already talked about this trend the past 2 seasons, and it just keeps getting more popular. And supposedly we are going to see cargo pants galore in the spring and summer, and we're going to see them in all kinds of different materials. I would not be surprised if we saw them in linen, cotton, denim, maybe some satin, shinier materials, and I mean, you name it, maybe even some organza, since sheer things are really popular. But I found a pair at J. Crew for fall and winter that are ivory in color, and they're 100% cotton, so I think I'm going to be wearing those in the spring and summer as well. So you definitely know that I will be wearing this trend. So I was going to talk a little bit about jean trends, and when I went to look around, I realized that I need to talk about denim trends, because in the spring and summer, denim is supposed to be huge. And I'm not talking just denim jeans, I'm talking denim shirts, denim skirts, because you're seeing the mini and the maxi and the midi length, so all lengths in these. And there's also a big trend of two-toned denim, which I have some two-toned denim in my closet, and I'm gonna pull it back out because you're seeing like the tuxedo stripes down the side. You're gonna see a lot of baggy style, so a lot of the 90s influence is still here in the denim world because denim was huge back then. And so you can just kind of get creative and do what you want to do with your denim. One of my favorite colors this fall and winter season was the Barbie and very bright pink. And it's still going to reign supreme, so that makes me really happy, but it's going to have a little bit of competition with lime green and yellow, and I think especially the lime green, because this fall and winter we saw a lot of the emerald greens, and so naturally we're going to still see green, but it's changing its shade just a little bit. And I don't know about you, but lime green's a little bit harder for me to wear, but it was a big color in the runway shows, so I definitely think that we are going to see a lot of it. And for yellow, yellow is one of those colors that we always see during the spring and summer, and supposedly we're going to see a lot more of it this coming spring and summer, and it really goes very well with lime green, so our lemon and lime. Maybe that's why we are going to see a lot of it. If you have loved all of the little girly details on things like fringe, ruffles, and bows, then you are going to be very happy this spring and summer because it's all still going strong. I think we are going to see a lot more items with bows because bows just somewhat reemerged in the fall and winter in barrettes and on blouses and on dresses. Some were really large, some were really small. And so I do think that this is going to take an upward swing for the spring and summer. And also the fringe was very dominant on the runway shows, and a lot of dresses and skirts and tops. And then a lot of your ruffles. And I love the ruffles as long as they're placed appropriately on the garment and they're not too overwhelming. I love all of these, and I think they are going to be very fun trends. And this brings me to my next one, which I am so in love with, and it's not something that has been trending, and it's rosettes. So there were items on the runway that just had beautiful rosettes on them and just little applique. You probably saw some large ones as well, but I think we're going to see rosettes that are on clothing, which will be really cool. At least I hope we do. So I hope this is something that trickles down and it will be something that we will actually see. And I think this is somewhat of a spin on the floral trend because florals are still going to be trending most of the time. They are trends for the spring and summer. So I think this is a fun twist to add floral to your outfit without going over the top. And it's just something I think that's really interesting. So my friend Ellen will be so happy that I mentioned this next one because it's polka dots. And she's a fan of polka dots. I've not ever been a huge fan of polka dots, and she was trying to get me to buy a top this season that had polka dots on it, and I just wouldn't buy it. And now I'm kind of kicking myself because this is going to be trending for the spring and summer. And I will probably get something in polka dot for the spring and summer if I find something really cute. This is just a print that I think it's something that people see as a classic print, but it's growing on me as I see it on some of the silhouettes that are really pretty. And if it's done right, if it's the right polka dot pattern, then I think I would really love it. But I think we are going to see a lot of polka dots this spring and summer, especially on dresses and blouses. There are a few things that I'm not surprised we're going to see in the spring and summer, and that's lace, which I think is very appropriate. I love it in the fall and winter as well. I usually layer some lace pieces under jackets and things, but I think that's going to be a great trend for the spring and summer. And also some of your sheer styles, like your sheer materials, maybe not a full dress with a bra and panties on, but maybe a slip underneath, a cute little sheer top, something like that. But I think there are going to be quite a few sheer options for us, and hopefully there are things that we're going to want to wear. I think this next trend is very interesting, and it is part of the 80s trends movements. And actually, I think we were wearing this in the 90s as well, because I think I remember prom dresses, some of them being like this when I went to prom, but it's a drop waist dress and skirt. So the waist actually just drops down. It lengthens your torso. So if you have a short torso, this would be a great style for you, especially if you are rectangle shape. But that drop waist was really popular, and it's supposedly coming back. I've seen some for the fall and winter, so that what makes me think that we will see some for spring and summer. And you know, not everybody can wear this style, but if you love this style and you actually have had dresses like this because they haven't been in style for a while, then pull them out of your closet and start wearing them this spring and summer. That is just a small taste of what is coming for spring and summer 2023. There are a lot more trends that I want to talk about, so I will be posting more videos probably starting in December and January and on. I do a color trends video, a jeans trend video, and all kinds of other trends videos. So if you really love this subject, then hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you won't miss any of that content. And thank you so much for watching today. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you next time.